Guys, welcome back to another devlog. This is Devlog 5, and it's been a couple days. I've actually been hard at work doing some research on how the best way to implement NPC systems is, which NPCs are going to be the, backbone of this game. They're the things that people are going to be watching, and we're going to see how they interact and stuff. So, we got the procedurally generated, world, and now I'm trying to work on the town. So this is a town. I'm going back and forth between having buildings that they can enter or just having these houses. What I think I'm going to do is have it where you can click on the house and it'll show it'll take you to another screen that shows the inside of the house. So anyway, it was kind of tricky to implement NPC behaviors that I wanted. I wanted emergent behaviors, and I tried to implement different systems. The goal-oriented action planning. I had state machines. I even looked into like BDI, which is belief, desire, intention, I think, system. And I'm just not that great of a coder, not that great of a programmer to be able to implement, especially the goal-oriented action planning. I just don't know enough about it at the moment. I'm sure if I spent about a week or so learning it, I could maybe implement it, and I probably will in the future if this doesn't satisfy me. So anyway, so what you're seeing here is the NPC in his town, and what I have done is I'm using a rule-based system where the NPC operates off of simple rules that, when all come together and interacting with other people, it'll hopefully create emergent behaviors. Right now, I have it paused, so the NPC's not doing anything, but the NPC will get hung. Right now, I'm dealing with the basic needs. So if you look at this here, you look at my picture here, this is my hierarchy of needs that I kind of crafted for my game. So at the bottom here, we have water, food, gathering, hunting. These are all basic needs to make sure they're alive, they stay alive. And that's all I've coded for now. I have this rung done, except for hunting, which I'll implement later. And I'm not quite sure about that one, because I don't have any animals in the game yet. But next would be crafting goods, working in a shop, social interactions, talking with others, farming. These are things that are going to help the community, and this is more of a social tier. And then the next one is more of a interpersonal relationships. We have love, revenge, their goals and dreams, and the top would be their ambitions, their overall ambitions for life, their morals, sort of their meaning in life. So that one's kind of ambiguous. I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. So that is the plan. And so right now I have implemented food, water, and gathering, sort of the easiest ones here. So let's see what's going to happen. So I'm going to unpause the game, and right now I have the parameters set so that he gets hungry pretty quick. Normally in the game it wouldn't be so fast. So when we unpause, he's going to sit here because nothing's happening, and now he's hungry, so he went and got food. Right? Pretty simple, and oh, he's hungry again. So this actually shows the next behavior. So because I have it updating quickly, there was no food available anymore. So instead he went and gathered from the bush. So that was actually going to be my next thing I was going to show you, but it actually just showed it to you anyway. So if we take out food tile, and there's no food available, the NPC will, instead of going to the food, he will go gather food from a bush. So that's gathering. And right now that's the only bush in the scene. So he'll go there and he'll gather food, and then vice versa. If he's thirsty, he'll go get some drink. And this is updating way too quick. It's just for test purposes, so he wouldn't normally be trying to eat constantly. Okay. Now you might think, well, that's not that cool. What's going on? You know, you spent all these days working on that. Well, actually, there's a lot more going on under the hood with this. So I'll show you my debugger screen here. This is what is going on under the hood. We have a thought system associated with these tasks and a mood system. So their mood changes depending on different things. And we also have a trait system. So down here, I can't move the mouse because it'll go off of this. But you can see these traits. Over here we have lazy, aggressive, brave, cowardice, lonely, social, creative, selfish, sharing. And these traits are essentially going to create his personality, depending on which ones are more dominant, which ones are less dominant. This creates a personality for the NPC, and those traits are the backbone to the way the NPC thinks, the way the NPC's mood changes over time. For instance, if he's very lazy, and that's a dominant trait, when he gathering food is not something he's going to enjoy doing, right? So it's going to affect his mood. Whereas if you have someone that's more of a sharing person or social person, gathering food might be something that they enjoy doing, or, helping others. So that's going to improve their mood, you see? So it's dynamic, and we'll just let it play here. And right now it looks like the top trait is creative. So he has a creative mind. He's more geared towards creativity. So let's see what his thoughts will be when he goes to get the bush. So he's moving to the bush, and his thoughts are okay. Gathering gets the idea juices flowing. So because he's creative, his thoughts are something about stories or gathering, or something creative. And that's just generic for now. It's going to say the same thing every time for each trait, because I don't have a thought generator yet, but I'm going to make that today. I don't like how it just says the same thing every time. It's lame. So you see, it's a little bit more dynamic. So looks like I better find food before anyone else does. I think that's a selfish trait. Yeah, so he's more selfish. So he's gonna do that. So basically, at the moment, we have the most dominant trait is what steers their thought process, which later on that's gonna be more nuanced and changed to implement more of the traits. I would show you the code. Let's see if I can show you. It's just so much, though. This is the code for this NPC as it stands right now. I wish this would go down more. Can this go away? Anyway, all of this is just for the behavior that you just saw. So it takes a lot to do these things, and I understand why games like Dwarf Fortress take years before they can implement something new. It takes a long time. So I'll give you a brief overview, but we just have basically dictionaries and arrays of these different traits, and this is just for displaying it, this part. But we have a mood system here, which this changes. We have points associated with each action. With each mood. So if it's negative 15 points, then the NPC will be sad. And it keeps going down the line. So the thing that's dynamic about this, and this is probably the dumbest thing that I've ever done coding, but this is the system. Actually, not this. I'll explain that in a second. But it matches the trait. So, and each trait is going to carry with it a negative point depending on the action. So gathering for someone that's lazy will give him a negative 10, which will make him annoyed. Whereas cowardice, if someone who's afraid, he doesn't want to gather because he's scared, so that's going to make him sad, negative 15. It's more than just annoyed. And then we have eating, drinking. So the thing that was the dumbest thing I did was the way I had to implement this to not update the points every frame. Actually looks way cleaner. I forgot that I cleaned it up last night, but the night before it was so bad. I had it returning things and true and false in every single thing. It was just a mess. And I really hate how this works, because I don't want to have to go through every single action that the NPC can ever do and implement the point system, but I might have to. I'm not sure if there's a way to really just like automate that, or you know, do it any other way. So we can change the parameters here to be 50, and then just so you guys can see, the NPC wants water. So at this point, this is the thirst threshold. Every 5 seconds he's gonna want to go get some water. And I don't know, I don't remember what I have for this. This is supposed to be a I guess I hadn't tested out water type nil function. Why is it trying to do that? Drinking. I don't want to turn this into a debug sesh, but basically I think that it's calling something that is not here in the statement. Because nil, trying to return value of type nil from a function, which the return type is int, and the line is here, so we're trying to return mood change. That's weird that happens on drinking, so that must be how I implemented drinking. Drink water. Drinking. That's why. Sorry guys, had to do some quick debugging. It always comes down to spelling errors, man. There he goes. So he's moving, and what's he thinking about? Ugh, I hate walking to the well. So, oh, actually made the water disappear. I need to fix that. Ugh, I hate walking to the well. What's it? It looks like his highest is lazy. So he's lazy. He doesn't want to walk to the well, and his mood is annoyed. He's changed his mood to annoyed, and that's really about all I got. But you can see how this will play into more dynamic storytelling within this game, and yeah, that's about all I got for this devlog, and appreciate all the new subscribers, and appreciate everyone that's interested. I'm getting some comments now, which is awesome, and hopefully I start getting better at editing and whatnot, and I don't really have any editing software at the moment, but you know, I want to make better videos for you guys. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, and I'm going to keep updating this. It might not be every day, just it depends on how big the thing is I'm working on. For some reason I thought that I could accomplish the NPC system in like a day or 2 days, but I haven't even broke the surface. I mean, I'm on basic needs right now, and that's it's been 5 days. So now that I got a solid system down though for how we're implementing this, I think it should go a lot faster. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like, and you know, all that, the bell, whatever they say on the videos, and yeah, appreciate it.